Hey everyone, it's Cassis Pell, and I'm doing another video today about the Ancestor kit and about working with your ancestors. It's very simple to set up the altar. Your ancestor altar builds over time. It doesn't have to be this huge, immaculate thing from the jump. Okay, when you're working with ancestors, they come to you. You know what I mean? Even ancestors you have not physically met, they will come to you in some way, shape, or form. And ancestors are not limited to your physical bloodline. Like, I've had multiple different types of ancestors come to me in different ways. Like, I have Griselda Blanco on the altar, Bob Marley on the altar, Aaliyah, I have Bruce Lee. You know, there's multiple different types of ways ancestors can come to you, and you're not limited to your bloodline. And what ancestors are capable of, they are spirits that aid you in this physical realm. If you're trying to pay rent, what spirit other than your ancestors would be perfect for paying rent? Those motherfuckers just paid rent before they left. If you want to deal with trauma within your bloodline, you know, generational curses, that's who you want to fuck with. So when I'm working with my ancestor candles, and what the skull candle symbolizes is what they physically left behind, so you can deal with them on the physical. What an ancestor is a potent residue left behind by a physical entity. It's like when water dissipates, what's left but minerals. That could be utilized in a totally different way than if you were to just have water. So in working with ancestors, you want to fuck with them when dealing with physical shit, when dealing with physical trauma, when dealing with physical issues. So what I like to do is to carve certain ancestor names on the white skull candle, and that's what that represents to me, is what they've left behind. Don't go about worshiping them. They are not a god to be worshipped. They are to be respected and honored. So before you even write those names, cleanse your altar. Cleanse your altar. Wipe down those things that you have on your altar and cleanse it. Prepare a way for them. Clear out some space for them. And what you're doing is you're making a space for them to be there to be listened to. You're making a space for you to conjure them. You're setting up a space within yourself for there to be communication. It's a symbol. It's not because you did it with this particular thing in this particular order. It's about the meaning that's behind it to you. So what you're doing is you're clearing out a space for them to speak to you. Write that name into that skull candle. Write what you want to talk about, what you want to address. You know, conjure up your ancestors. You've already made the space for them to be. Dress it in the herbs. I'm telling you, these herbs, they can't help but to smell it. Ancestors love these herbs. Oh my God, the smell of these herbs is so good. And then I light that candle. For my pillar candle, I like to, if I have petitions, I like to wrap it around this particular candle. You know, I like to put it for offerings, write my sigils on them. And when I'm just trying to feed into my ancestors. Oh, and a key way to really please an ancestor is to tap into their vices. Like if they like to smoke, you know, and drink, feed into those vices. Because really, again, what you're dealing with is left behind potency, is the residue. Is they couldn't leave that shit alone in the physical, and they really enjoyed it, you know. Cater to that. You're dealing with ancestors that aid in the physical. So feed a vice. It's really fun. Like, you see them pop off and it's great. Other than that, be authentic in your work. Be authentic in your offerings. Allow it to come from you. Allow it to mean something from you, because that's what allows your magic to flow. I'm telling you, when you're authentic and you're raw in your work, that's what allows it to flow and be powerful and to manifest powerfully. So please be creative in your work, be creative in your spells and your rituals, because in that authenticity is a realm of truth, and spirit can't deny truth. So very simple to use this kit. Be creative, and I'm be back with another kit video soon. Bye-bye.